Good morning. So, hold on, y'all, 1 second, because I gotta get the Facebook straightened out. Voice enhancement on, background noise off. Boom, boom, go live, go live. Hello, guys. Good morning. Y'all come on in. It's the Grabowski Morning Show. Good morning. Sha-da-da-da-da. Good morning. Da-da-da-da-da. Good morning. Good morning. Do, 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 do. Good morning. What's up, Facebook? I'm waiting for the people to come on in on Facebook. I think I need to do a little bit piece of tagging. What's up, Rich the Fizz? Good morning, girl. Good morning. What's up, PGA Bishop in the building? Listen, Facebook, I need y'all to hit y'all notifications so y'all come on in. Good morning. Can y'all share the live and hit copy link? And look, the other day I was in a country store and look what I seen. Ain't it been a long time since y'all seen the Cracker Jack, the original Cracker Jack bag? Did y'all used to eat these when y'all were kids? I done had them now for about 4 or 5 days, y'all. I ain't even opened up the bag because I'm like, oh my God, it brought back memories. And it was a cereal that we used to eat back in the day, and it was called, I think they were called puffs, corn puffs. And they look like they look like what you call them beans? Pinto beans. No. What's some black beans? The beans that you eat for the new year. What you call them kind of beans? Black eyed peas. It was the black eyed peas. So y'all come on in, Facebook. Where y'all at? Because I got to tell YouTube. Hold on, y'all. I'm trying to get to the damn comments. Auntie, you're glowing already, and it ain't even summer yet. You're going to be a problem for you. Honey smacks, yes, yes. Well, honey, YouTube got an enhancement feature that I use when I go live because if you can enhance what then I enhance. Like I don't have to enhance this part, but I just enhance it, and they do make you look polished. But on Facebook, there ain't no enhancer there. But y'all, I went live this morning. Can y'all hit share and copy link? Because y'all know what they doing to us over here. But I just want to let YouTube know and Facebook know that we love YouTube and Facebook. We love y'all. We love being able to have the space so we can be friends and we can fellowship and everything. So y'all gonna have to do what YouTube was doing for me. YouTube was sharing me out. Yes, they was. And they was suggesting our live and our videos. And so y'all got to do it until we get back in there. What's up, Sherwin, Miss Gorgeous? Good afternoon, friend. All is well. What's up, Benny White in the building? Hey, sure, girl. What is going on? Well, it's Friday. Friday is payday. So I got paid early this morning. And I am live because I'm off work. So this morning, the first thing I did, I had to help Monet because she had something she had to do. Some big stuff she had to do over there. She leveling up. And y'all need to follow her on Facebook. It's called Girl You Got This. And also on TikTok, Girl You Got This. Happy Friday. I sang the morning song. And part of why I got so much energy, hey, energy, because I did an hour walk this morning while I was live on Facebook. And when I got off of Facebook, I still went live. So if y'all would hit share and copy link, because they're not used to us being here. What time is it? At 1:14. But good morning. And so YouTube, I'm going to refresh y'all with what I talked about this morning on the Facebook. And y'all always know what I'm talking about, right? So I'm talking about leveling up. I'm talking about your subconscious. I'm talking about getting your childhood stuff situated. I'm talking about narcissists, how to stay away from toxic people. I seen you this morning. Did you, Benny White? I'm talking about the church is a big part of my construct. So, I even literally have people that not have known me for a long time, but are in the lives of people that know me. So they're in the lives of people that know me in real life, like on my Facebook, and they, a couple of people asked the question, like, Cheryl, what is going on with you? And because I'm new to your life, I should look into it. Yeah, I would be great on radio. If y'all know how to get me in radio, please send me a link. Because I do know that I've always had star quality, and it's okay because I decided to get married really, really early, and I had 4 kids. And do y'all not know, when I was a young teenager, I did not want to get no married. And I didn't want to have no kids. But, I fell in love, and I went the other way. You know what I'm saying? But but I love my children. I love my kids, and I love my life. And it's a true life of a Scorpio too. It's about death. It's about rebirth. People always ask me, like somebody asked me this morning, were you church hurt? I was church hurt. I was mama hurt. I was husband hurt. I was childhood hurt. You know what I'm saying? I was hurt, in life like everybody else. You know what I'm saying? So it's been a lot of living, and it's been a lot of giving. I've given a lot of myself to a lot of people. So yes, I've been hurt. I've been hurt. I've been hurt. So that's the death part of being the Scorpio. It's a dying to a thing. You know what I'm saying? Dying to my broken relationship with my mother, and then we were able to fix it. Dying to the relationship with the man that I love the most, the man that I love above every other man on the planet, which was my first husband, which is the father of my 4 children, and he's deceased now. But it was hurtful when we broke up. Oh my God. I mean, it just sent me in a spiral. So it was the death of Lacey and Cheryl. It was no longer like people were so like, oh no, not them. If anybody's gonna make it, Cheryl and Lacey is gonna make it. So it was the death of that thing. And then I came back up into my single life, into a woman, and now I'm a single mother raising 4 children alone. The death and the rebirth of Cheryl, at the time, Jones, because I started off as Cheryl Ruffin, which is my maiden name, and then I married my first husband, who was the love of my life, and then that relationship came crashing down. In my opinion, why did it crash? Because of childhood trauma on my side and his. That's how the relationship ended, really. We didn't know, we had our own issues unaware, and we didn't know how to resolve it. Since we had our own emotional pain, and especially me being a Scorpio, especially me, because part of my assignment in the world is to see, nobody owns me. I can't be owned. I can't be owned by lovers, husbands, or churches. It's just not in my life contract. It's just not. And it is so authentic to who I am, because I had to be real with myself and understand, like, I like it my way. You understand what I'm saying? I literally do. And so the death and rebirth of that, and then my mother in our relationship, it was tumultuous. You understand? And in a lot of ways, I am my mom. And the older I get, the more I see it. But then in another way, I wasn't my mother. It's like a Cheryl, stand on business. Like, if I kick you out my life, you're not coming back. And my mama, she was not like that. She was totally different. Like, she kept everybody there in a circle with her. So that's how she and I was different. And even being her Scorpio girl, good morning, Chad, good morning. Even being her Scorpio girl, I used to say to my mama, they ain't coming back to our house. I'm going to lock the door when they knock on the door, because I know you sleep hard. And so me and my sister, we're not going to open up the door and let them in, because we don't want no parts, and we tired of them. So no. So it was always my mama and her Scorpio daughter, which is me. And it was hard for her to parent me, and it was hard for me to deal with her damn Gemini, with them 2 different brains. Because the Gemini, which is the air sign, drove me nuts, because I'm a Scorpio, and I'm a rooted and grounded, solid, like ice, water person. And so, what's up, PG Bishop? Well, y'all, was completely different ethnicities as well. So his family probably wasn't truly accepting of you. No, he is separated from his family. What you talking about? My white husband? Because I hadn't got there yet. And so living in my single life and raising my children as a single woman, still having my childhood issues and all of those things, but really got in there really with my grit and my Scorpio personality, like I'm gonna raise my kids and I'm gonna do my damn big one. I'm gonna do the best that I can. I'm not gonna abort ship. I'm not gonna give up. I'm gonna finish my assignment, and I did that. And then I met my white husband and I married him thinking that this is the thing that I've always needed. Okay, so I got me a good man. He's a provider. He's accepting of my children. He worships the ground that I walk on. Surely this must be my resting place. And it wasn't. It wasn't. It was the death and the rebirth of Cheryl Grabowski. And now you guys see me now. This is the new Cheryl. This is the new Cheryl. I'm completely not those people. Those chapters of my life are over. Nobody gets to decide that they're going to pull me or any kind of way back to chapter 10, back to chapter 2, back to chapter 12. Those chapters are gone. So life's filled with lessons. You'll never truly have a seat at that table. Life is truly full of lessons. It is a transformation. So when going back to my first point, well, when people ask me, am I church hurt? That's part of the hurt. Because now with my childhood life, my first life with my husband, my being single and raising my children as a single mother for about 10, 11 years. See, I've had a lot of lives, but that's true to my Scorpio energy that I was born into this world as. And the crazy thing about it, I lived so much life before I understood and before I researched who I am. Like, Cheryl, what energy suit did you have on when you were born? What month and what day and what time of day was you born? So that's going to let you know this is your blueprint for energy. You know what I'm saying? It's not my genetic blueprint. I have a genetic blueprint. You have a genetic blueprint. That's another blueprint. Then you have your background, your family. That's a whole nother blueprint. See what I'm saying? You got several blueprints. Yes, you got several. So, but when it comes to my energy that you can't take from me, it is very much Scorpio. It's very much. You know, you are full, Chad. And I've been energizing, Chad. I've been energizing people around me for years. And when I pull my energy back, oh my God. Oh my God. When I pull my energy back, oh my God, the anger that people feel because they are like, how dare you? You know, Scorpios are kissed by God. Literally. We are God's favorite sign. We are God's favorite sign. It's just who we are. We are very spiritual. We are very intuitive. And we have that dark aspect of us as well. Meaning, and so when people say, well, Cheryl, you talk about the church. Yes, I talk about people the same way. I even talk about my shit the same way. You're going to Facebook, because they're the one that said it, you're going to learn that church will be inspected and criticized like everything else. That's part of my life contract. You see what I'm saying? And so I spent lots of years inside of this thing. You understand? I spent all the thing. What is the thing, Cheryl? The thing is salvation. The thing is the Bible. The thing is the church. The thing is the communion with the people, the relationships, the fellowship, the thing. Spent many years with it, and I loved it, coddled it, held it close to my bosom, just like all of you. But the thing is, are you forceful a little bit? I'm passionate. You can call it force if that's what you think. But my soul belongs to no one. It only belongs to me. aka passionate. Yes. You understand? So there is no ownership when it comes to me. And that's why I tell y'all, but see, I didn't know this. You remember when I told y'all I don't do cliques and groups? Y'all remember I told y'all that? I don't do cliques and groups. That's partly the reason why. Because the alone time for me is good because that's my energy. That's the energy that I that's the energy that I flow in. Now, at the same time, I love people. That's why I have this channel. And that's why I'm all over social media. But it's on my terms. You see what I'm saying? I go live when I want. And I share what I want. But if I'm doing this with people, like some of y'all do, with your groups, with your folks, and the hierarchies of the groups, like, and then they be, want this and want that, want this time, want you to do this, want that. No, I cannot function that way. That's not my life assignment. See what I'm saying? At the same time, while I'm rooted and grounded and solid, and y'all, I got on this bad waist trainer, honey. It is bad. I hope it works. But anyway, while I'm rooted and grounded in my assignment, at the same time, freedom is what I coddle. Because I have to be free. There's no ownership when it comes to me. And there's no creed that I take. And this is the biggest takeaway. There's no creed that I take where I'm not going to see down to the fucking marrow. You understand? While some people take a shallow look at things, that's not how I flow. I want to know what people don't know. I want to know the real. Your performance is not good enough for me. I know when you are performing. You're going to show me, or I'll find a way to see exactly who and what you are. You understand? I'm the shadow lady. I'm the scorpion. I live at the bottom of the ocean, not at the top, where everybody else is, where everybody else dwells, what everybody else sees. No. They call us the natural investigators. Like, you could take a job. I could have took a job as an investigator. I would probably be the best one on the block. Because of energies, you know what I'm saying? And this shit has gotten me in trouble in my lifetime, especially with my mama. Because she like, who the fuck are you? You better shut up because you a child. And I'll be like, that ain't what, mama, you not go. So then my mama began to, you know what she had to do? What did she have to do? She had to gaslight like the shit out of me. Because she was a Gemini and she was really smart and crafty. So she had to gaslight to throw me off from that thing that I naturally had where I could see you. See what I'm saying? I could not just see you, I could feel you. I could feel it. I can feel what you hide. I can feel what you are doing. I can feel what you think. It's all energy. It's all, and so getting to my main point, the church. The church. You are live and in living color, all capital letters. The church. So say, Cheryl Grabowski, why would you say such a thing about those people? Oh, what you mean? Oh, huh? What you mean? No, sure, you're not supposed to do that. And I am going to do it. And it's not because I'm church hurt. I know you wasn't saying anything. You know, people been telling me to calm down all day. I was like, I'm passionate. I'm sorry. And I took an hour walk too, baby. I am on 20. But I've been on 20 lately. Yes, I can see you, Jan. I can see you. I can feel you. I can feel all of what's going on. If you interact with me, I can feel you. Okay? If you interact, if you come into my sphere, I can feel you. You understand? Because that's what I am. I'm a whole lot of emotions and feelings and emotions and feelings. And people say, Cheryl, get out your feelings. For what? For what? I came into this world to feel. What you mean? What's the point of having a body? What's up, Monique, girl? We on YouTube. What's the point of having a body and you can't feel? You crazy? Like, no, I can feel and I can taste. That's what I come into here into this world for. What? I am not a machine. No, I'm gonna feel. Yes, I am. What you mean? Sure, get your emotions together. I did learn how to do that, and I can show you how to do it. But it's all about emotions. Please let me feel. What you mean? Let me feel, please. I want to feel it all. I want to see it all. I want to feel it all. Everything it got, I give it to me. I want it. Yep. It's about my life experience. It should be about yours. What you mean? Right now, people are so emotion phobic. Like, for what? Okay, okay, Monique, she here because we over there. Ain't nobody over there on YouTube because Facebook, because Facebook is really about Facebook. What's up, Skylar? Facebook is really about the people that have known me from my childhood up until now, those chapters. And so, look, Chad says, sure, I love it. I'm glad you love it, Chad. When people know you, Chad, from different chapters in your life, that version of you in chapter 9, they want to hold you to chapter 9. And I'm like, let me go. I'm in chapter 30. Can I please be in chapter 30? Can you please come with me? How can you not see, how can you not see the transformation that has been happening in my life since the beginning of my life? And now, until as long as I'm alive in this lifetime, on this planet, you heard me when I say in this lifetime, right? Did you hear that? Then I want to evolve. That's the point. Oh, yeah, I see you, Jan. So you on YouTube and Facebook. Yeah, I see you here and there. I see you in both. But it don't say, it just said Jan, you're on board. Good. It just said Jan over here, but I saw you in both places. Thank you so much for always being here, Jan. And thank you for us, my moderators, and you subscribers, and you people who lend me your ear and your eyes. Thank you so much. I really do appreciate it, because I don't like being over here by myself. But if I have to do it by myself, meaning that when I go live and there's not anybody there, I'm still going to do it. Do you understand? I'm still going to do it. But you guys help me grow. And I hope to God that I inspire you on some level. I hope to God. Evolve simply. Think really hard of who and what you want to be near death. Then your soul will send you to where you need to go. We evolve here way before death. You was only kidding. I know, Jan. We evolve here. No, evolution is just not for death. Evolution is not just for death. Evolution is for life. Because I evolved. Being a single mom with 4 kids and being very much into my childhood traumas, very much, feeling the way, those unresolved emotions, feeling a certain way about certain people who hurt me. I'm not the only one. There's lots of people. I do want to give us a statistic. I hope I don't forget it. But I'm giving this for this person on Facebook. But yes, the evolution is the whole time. I'm not a child. I'm not 16 years old. I'm not Lacey's girlfriend anymore. You understand? Now I'm 55. I'm a full-grown woman. I've accepted all parts of me. I've accepted all parts of me. Everything, the good and the bad. The good and the bad. You see what I'm saying? I know myself. At the end of every day, know thyself and be good with it. Be good with it. You understand? If you cause some issues and some problems for other people, and if you need to or want to apologize, then do that. Now, if you don't want to apologize, but you want to change your behavior, you want to change how you show up in this world, then you work on it. You work on your feelings and your emotions. You understand? So when people, going back again, ask me, have I been church hurt? I've been church hurt. I've been husband hurt. I've been mother hurt. I've been life hurt. Do you see what I'm saying? So one of the things that I shared with the Facebook earlier today, in the way that I share, because everybody different. Some people might get up there and they say, well, sure, you don't need to cuss. No, I cuss. I'm a cusser. You see what I'm saying? Why do you cuss? Because I want to. I don't feel like cuss words are bad. Children don't need to cuss, but if grown people decide to cuss because of their feelings and emotions and because of their expression, because they did a research on people that cuss, it helps regulate your emotions. And it makes you a healthier person because you are expressing it and you are letting it out. When you say a good bitch or fuck you, it's real good because you're telling people, look, this is a boundary and I don't give a damn. So you go to hell on now and you kiss my damn ass if they deserve it. See what I'm saying? But you don't have to talk like that. But don't you say to me that I can't do it because I'm grown. You know what I'm saying? I'm not concerned about somebody taking a list and checking it twice and gonna find out if I'm naughty or nice. And then if I do that, then I'm gonna get in trouble with the principal, the president, or God. We're not doing that. I'm too grown. What's up, Johnson? Yes, yes, say that shit, period. It helps you get rid of negative emotions. I'm serious. So, Cheryl, what is the big deal about emotions? Okay, so before I talk about the emotions, let me just say, when it comes to the church hurt, I hope you understand that I've been hurt by more than church. Okay? Because we're not going to do that. We're not going to say that Cheryl criticizes church because of her hurt. Cheryl criticizes church because those are the things that they do that are not good and they hurt people. That's it. That's the reason why I do that. And since they hurt people and they think it's okay, then I'm here to say, no, it's not okay. And then I'm going to check you. So that's why I do that. So when it comes to statistics, 2.5 million people leave the church a year. So it's not me. I am not alone. Do you understand? And don't you try to make me feel like that this is an isolated thing, because it's not. 2.5 million people leave church every year. I never thought about it like that. That's a beautiful point about getting rid of those negative emotions and then take that deep breath. So in a bathroom or in a room by yourself or in your car, cuss your heart out. Because it is not God's will. Since God made the body and the emotions, that you hold negative emotions in your body. Because you know, y'all, we done found out. We done found out for the last, 8, 9, 10 years, that negative most emotions translate into rheumatoid arthritis, cancer, diabetes, and every other disease. It is not just the food, it is emotion that you don't know how to expel from your system. And it is because I'm going to add myself into it, deny, suppress, and pretend like our feelings don't matter. And for example, if you are in a relationship with somebody who's hurting you, and it could be a friend girl, like a girl relationship, not like in lesbian, but it could be, but just a friend, a close friend that's been your friend for a long time. She's backbiting you. She done stole from you a couple of times, and she always doing something when she can to dagger you. And instead of you dealing with this situation and speaking your piece and even letting her know, bitch, that's the last time you gonna try me, because I see you. I know that you don't like me. I know what you told my cousin, because I was the only person that told my cousin. And I know for at least 3 or 4 times in my fucking life that you have tried me. But today, I'm tired. Yeah. You deal with it. What's up, Maran? You deal with it. You don't take it to the Lord in prayer. It's trapped in your body. And it ain't supposed to be in there. So go on and get it out. Because we are emotion people. And emotions are killing us. It's killing us because we want to be nice. And we want to be godly. And we want to be a Christian. And you were dying slowly because of unresolved and unaddressed emotions that you took to prayer. Brenda said facts. Okay. How many people in prison for not having control over their emotions should have just cussed them out and kept on walking because you kept putting up with it and putting up with it and you didn't deal with it. And emotions are powerful. And that is part of the reason, not today, excuse me, y'all, because this wig is tight. That is part of the reason why today our country is in this terrible emotion place. Because we are dealing with people who love to watch others suffer. Those are emotions too. Our country, is dealing with people who love to watch other people suffer. And that is our situation, and those are emotions too. So it's all about feeling and emotion. Everything. Everything. Everything is feeling and emotion. You know how sometimes people say, oh, that person right there is anointed. Why did they say that? Because of what they feel when this person speaks. What is that? What is anointing? It's feeling and emotion. Everything is feeling and emotion. And for example, when somebody says a thing and they don't feel it, or it's not really a part of their energetic field, and it comes across as empty and flat, and you say, no, what they say right there is not authentic to who they are. People can feel that too. And that's how we feel fake people, pretenders, and people who are lying out of their fucking teeth. They are literally lying about this, that, and the other. And we got to watch out for that. We got to watch out for that. And I feel like personally that the church don't know the difference, even though they say that they have discernment. That is not what I see. I don't see them having discernment. I see them responding to what they see and not what they feel. And this whole idea of getting away from what you feel, what? Getting away from how you feel? That is what God gave you. That's part of your GPS. It's part of your field, your energetic field, or your protection mode. It's part of that thing that protects you. That's one of the things that I really despise about what the church taught me that really injured my soul. You're telling me to disregard what I see and what I feel from people. You're telling me to pray about it. They're hurting me. But all the time, I had the ability, just like Dorothy, I had the capacity to stop it. But I didn't stop it because you told me that just take it to the Lord in prayer. That's what you said. Let God deal with it. But I myself could deal with it. Like God equipped me to handle this. Now I can take care of this on my own. I don't really need to pray about it. It's within my capacity to do. Like I can handle this. Like I don't need no prayer, no oil about this here. That's how I live right now. Ain't nobody fucking with me. Where they at? Ain't nobody around Bob and Cheryl. You understand? At all. Where you at? Because how you going to bother me when I done got you out of here? Out of what? My energetic field. Out. Bye. Boom. Goodbye. Okay. Bye. You take your negative energy. You take your confusion. You take your unevolved self. Because my thing is now I can help you to level up. But I ain't going to let you wear me down. See what I'm saying? Those are two different things. Two different things, right? Because I'm not going to carry your stuff. I'm going to teach you how to carry it and expel it. See what I'm saying? I'm not going to carry it for you, but I'm going to teach you what the fuck to do with it. Okay? So that neither one of us have to deal with. I ain't got to deal with you carrying it and not expelling it. See what I'm saying? I don't have to, because I'm going to show you what the fuck to do with it. Now, once I show you what to do with it now, I need you to govern yourself accordingly. And if you need a refreshers course, then you can come back and then you can have a conversation. But if I see you wallowing in it, then I'm going to let you slide. I'm going to slide you right on over there. You're going to be slid because then you just not at that place. It's not part of your evolution at this time. But I don't feel no type of ways about ain't nobody fucking with Cheryl. Me. Not even my kids. What's up, Nikki Boo in the motherfucking building? Not even my kids. I was thinking the other day, girl, you did it. I said to myself, pat myself on the shoulder for what I have been able to do with my children. And at one point, it was hard. People, they weren't working. They weren't doing school. They wasn't researching and leveling up in their mind. Oh my God, they won't doing. And baby, I got in there, and that's what I'm doing here for my channel. This is not the place to babysit you or coddle you, even though I can love you down to the motherfucking ground. I love you so bad that you won't just be no more good. None. Because that's what I love to do. Right? But the other side of me is more beneficial for people in my life and people a part of my assignment. It's the other side. Is this right here, this right here. If you don't, listen, let me tell you something. When it comes to my children, see what I'm saying? Everybody got different kind of children. Some children don't need a certain type of tough love. Some children don't need, they might need a little tap instead of a whole hammer, but not literally an emotional hammer, an emotional one. Meaning that I'll do whatever I have to do to make you or to help you to evolve, because I know that my DNA is in you, and you ain't no motherfucking way. You better take life by its motherfucking horns and you better roll it. You understand me? Because ain't nobody coming to save you, but you can do it. You don't need nobody to save you. You and your creator is all that you need. It bothers me that we run to conferences and we run to, y'all know what we run to, and all of that, and we trying to get some help, and it's a temporary fix. But what the Grabowski will show you, you got it all inside of you. You just like Dorothy. There was Dorothy on the yellow brick road. There she was. She picked up the scarecrow. Then she picked up the Tin Man. Then she picked up the lion. And finally she made it to Oz, where the miraculous whiz and God person was that's going to take her back home. And when she finally realized the whole cabal of the story was, home is inside of you. That is where God is. You. That's where God. So I never needed to look outside myself. You never needed to look outside yourself. You never needed to look outside yourself. You mean to tell me, how can we stand, walk, talk, love, and work? How can we walk, talk, stand, love, and work without the Creator inside of us? Somebody told us that we had to go to a destination in order to access God. And the destination is you. God is in me and he works through me, but he presents himself as me. So when I commune with myself and I ask myself the hard questions, and this is the biggest thing, this is the foundation of this thing with you and your Creator. When you hold yourself accountable, Cheryl, what happened in this situation right here? Then I said to myself, this is a situation. I said in my situation, well, I did that. Because this person worded me and betrayed me because I allowed them to be in my life. What? I allowed it. Yeah. So if I allowed it, then this was like my doing. Yes. Why? Because you could have put that person outside of your energetic field and choose you. But I was praying for that person. No, pray for yourself. Who do you think you are, Cheryl? You think you God? They're their own universe, that person. They're responsible for their own evolution, their own growth, not you. Who do you think you are? So you need a reality check, Cheryl. You need to worry about yourself. Uh-huh. That's what you need to do. So now when you take control of shitty people in your life that are doing things to you that you don't want them to do, we got to go back to the first thing first. You allowing that person to be there. So then what do? You govern yourself accordingly. You know what I'm saying? It all goes back to you. When will you expel that person? When you get tired of hurting? That's when the person goes. Or the people. Is it permanent? Don't have to be permanent. Could be for a season. Maybe while the season is going on, they are in their personal evolution. Who knows? You're not, you know what I'm saying? It's not your business. Even when it comes to your children, sure, yes. Yeah, that's when your faith got to kick in. That's when you got to know that, wait a minute now. Now, this is life. Because, see, people say life is not fair, but I think it is, though. I think it is. You understand? Even when it comes to your kids. Even when it comes to your kids. Do y'all know, I could write a book on the things that I have done at interacting with 4 adults that are people that I birthed into the world, that are my children that I love. And if anything happened to them, then I die on a certain level and it's not fixable. I don't recover from that. You understand? Still knowing that, I've got to give them a certain level of tough love so they can evolve. This works for parents, lovers, friends, and children. Mm-hmm. This whole idea about and y'all can just imagine for a minute, just imagine with me for a minute, if you got a group of 200 people and everybody is like this. Everybody regulate their own emotions. Everybody take responsibility for their choices. Everybody go within themselves to commune with their creator. Nobody's blaming anybody else. Nobody's pointing fingers any other place. Everybody owns everything. Baby, we will grow up so motherfucking fast. And then we could go ahead and manifest collectively how we want to live the rest of our lives on this side in this lifetime. Fuck what's going on in Washington. Fuck them. Literally. Okay, well, Janet says over here, Facebook, she said life isn't fair due to everyone doesn't have the same advantages as others. Well, Janet, so this is how I see that. There's not a whole lot that you really need in life. There's not a lot, Janet, right? You need air, you need water. The most important things that we need, Janet, for the most part, we can get. Being an adult, okay? Because when we talk about adults, not children. Because when you're a child, you know what I'm saying? You have to be taken care of. You don't understand that? I mean, for most of us, we don't mind taking care of children, our children. But this shit, there's a lot of people that don't. But so in that case, that's a whole different thing. But as an adult, I don't need what millionaires and billionaires need. I don't need that. You understand? Because they have all these things, they have all these resources, and they're not happy. They're miserable people. I don't want that. I want some love. I need water. I need food. Put some clothes on my body. Do you see what I'm saying? I don't need that. So where you look at it like advantages, those are just extra things. And that's why we treat each other this way. And that's why we feel some type of way too about life, because we want these things. And you don't need that shit to be happy. I can't wait until I go to the woods. That's where I want to go. I literally want to go to the woods to create a beautiful space that I want to live in with my own food that I grow. That's what I want. I don't give a fuck about what they're doing in these big cities and all this shit. I don't care about that. I don't want it. They can have it. These people are not happy. I don't want that. You know what I'm saying? These people, for instance, these people are selling their soul and selling their asses, literal asses, for things. I don't care about that. We don't need that. We can win. Part of the collectively, Janet, we can win and we can change things if we understand the necessities, the bare necessities, and we can live that way and we can flourish that way. Somebody said the other day that money is not real. And I was like, what you mean? Money is real. Money can buy lots of things. But what they're saying is they've made this stuff up, this money and all this stuff. And in exchange, they got us lusting, fighting after wanting all this stuff. And then we're giving them our life force. We're giving them our attention. We're giving them our power. We're giving them our happiness. And we're not happy because we keep on doing this stuff that they've created because they want our energy and our energy. I'm telling you, we don't need all that. What's up, Alvin? We don't need all that. If we all collectively could get us some land and build us a structure on it, and everybody's structure don't have to look the same. It could be like the way that you want it. And then we plant us some food, some natural food, because we need natural food anyway. We are dying behind what they put in the stores and in the restaurants. This is all their shit that we have been partaking in. We partake in our system. In their system, we need to pull out. Janet, we need to pull out. And there are people who've already done it. Now, we do need, because in order to get the land, you do need money to get the land, right? But you got people who own houses in equity, and you got people that had a lot of equity. You ought to look at what's going down here in North Carolina, baby. If you ride around where I stay, and you see the houses that they built in the part of town that I grew up in, where people were they were poor to almost middle class, where they had a 3-bedroom house and a bathroom, 1 bathroom, or a 3-bedroom house and 2 bathrooms and maybe a deck. If you see the houses that they built in the communities that I've lived in, where I live, girl, that's because they sold their property in the city and got a lot of money for it and came down here and bought the little piece of land and put a big ass down. Woo, when I say, girl, some of these houses are extravagant. Me, myself, personally, I don't want a house like that. I don't need a house like that. I don't need it. I don't want it. I don't want to clean it up. I just don't need that. I just don't need it. See what I'm saying? So it's just a lot, girl. Yes, that's what they did. That's how they living down here. Cheryl, it's been a second just swinging by to say, oh my goodness. Hello, Andrew with Bacon. I miss you. Not sure if I mentioned it last, but I'm officially done with chemo. Your boy has brought the bacon and beat the big C. Congratulations to you. Now, how are you going to change your life and what will you do different? So these are the things that I think about like every day, Janet. And I would love to get with some other people who have equity and then we go buy land and we live by our own terms. Yeah. We need carpenters. We need a nurse, somebody that knows about medicine. And we also need somebody who's into herbs and alkaline water and all of that. Somebody that can dress the body. We need somebody that knows something about some mental health and all of that. All a part of the community. And this is what people are doing already, Janet. So let's do our research and let's govern ourselves accordingly. This has been the best live, in my opinion, that we've had in a long time. Fuck Washington. Because they are literally committing genocide to build cities and hotels. They tell the people that it's about religion and because Jesus is coming back, but that is not what they are thinking or doing. They are literally getting ready to, in my opinion, they're getting ready to go to the Middle East. In my opinion, they're going to move. I don't know what's going to happen to America because we're really, 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 really in debt. Andrew Wood Bacon says, gotta love swinging by and seeing you drop the truth and knowledge of the people. Love it. I'm headed back to, hold on, to work, but I had to come to see you. Stay gorgeous. Have a great day. You too, Andrew Wood Bacon. Thank you so much. Nurse is my profession. Yes, Janet, we got to get you in the community. Because they're doing their own thing. They are doing, you think they don't have a plan, Janet? They have a plan. They're carrying it out. But what they're doing genocide. They're not asking the people to move. They tearing the shit up. They're tearing the shit up. Somebody said the other day that somebody from the Middle East is giving them $400 billion to rebuild $400 billion. You know how many buildings and shit they can build? They're going to put grocery stores there. They're going to put it all back. But the people that are indigenous to the land go by, colonize Gaza. Just like they did here. All this colonization is going on all over the planet. And I just don't want my Christian friends to keep on saying that it's the will of God because it's not. It's not. It's not the will of God. Do you understand that? Don't blame that on God. Don't even put that on God. Don't do it. Don't do that. But anyway, Facebook, kisses and hugs. I'll see y'all later on the day. And Janet, you just come on over to YouTube. Bye, guys. That's enough for Facebook, y'all. The Christians, they don't be in my live no way. They don't even come until it's over. Because they can't let their other Christian friends see them on my page. Can you believe that grown people act like that? Can you believe that grown people act like that? Like, Cheryl cannot be an individual and have her own thoughts. You know? Happy says, I can. They are not planning their work. They are working their plan. Pure evil. Yes. Yes, they are working their plan. They are carrying it out right now. That is, do y'all not realize that is literally, that is colonization right now, 101 in 2026. We as African American people are always talking about how we were colonized, how the indigenous people and the Indians in America were here first. Oh, I ended it, Janet. So I told you, I don't know if you heard it, but I told you to just come over here with us because I ended the Facebook one. Yeah, they don't realize they're the creators of all these viruses out here. They are. And they plan on, that's what I was saying, y'all. They plan on putting them out to us. They plan on hurting us by those and by spraying the air and by consumption, food. I was talking to a friend of mine last night. He's been a vegan for a while. They tell us that we're not going to be able to get our proteins and everything, but that man got some big ass muscles. You understand me? He look like he doing good to me. He got a flat ass stomach with a whole bunch of abs and big muscles everywhere and can run his ass off. And he been vegan for a long time. You know? So that is my goal. I struggle with it bad. I struggle with it bad. You understand? Because I am by definition a food addict. I am. I have emotionally regulated myself with food through eating. Mm-hmm. That's how I've done. That's been, my thing. Because that's how my mama did it. So she always cooked really good food, had really good food. We all love food. We do. But we know that there is a different way of doing food nowadays because people are vegan. You know what I'm saying? And I've had people in my comment section who told me that they healed their diseases and the big C word from going vegan. I've had people to tell me that. Yep. But anyway, y'all, kisses and hugs. This was a great live. Thank y'all for being here. If y'all would share the live for me. And yes, you be making me hungry. I went out to eat last night. I got some ribs right here. A little piece that I need to warm up. It's just a little piece, so I probably won't even warm it up. I'll just eat it. I've gone for an hour walk. I plan on walking tonight some more. And because I gotta get better. I made a coleslaw recipe and it was good. Girl, that sound good. Everybody love a good coleslaw, especially when it's cold. Did you put tomato in it? Did you put tomato in it? I got to title that live. I was church hurt. I was husband hurt. I was family hurt. It was a lot of hurt. Hello, guys. Hello. On this awesome Tuesday morning. How y'all doing today? Listen, I just want to check in with y'all. It's been some days, almost a week since I was live on Facebook, and I'm using my social media platform here on Facebook. Okay, well, she's still commenting. All right, y'all, kisses and hugs. Yes, I followed your recipe. My husband and I loved it. Oh, good. Wasn't it good, girl? Did you put enough? You put some sugar in it and everything, girl. That coleslaw was slamming, honey. It was slamming. But I'll see y'all a little bit later because I'm off today and I just want to just, be here with y'all. All right. Bye, guys. Thank you.